Drone attacks, hijackings and sinkings. Houthi rebels have turned one of the world's most critical trade routes into a zone of terror. Thousands of miles away, distress calls from targeted vessels
We're attacked by 2 missiles.
are routed here to the UK Navy's 911 service for shipping, which has seen an 8-fold increase in incidents year on year, and where a team of civilians are at the centre of efforts to keep the world's cargo ships safe from attacks.
I think the only ones that have never spoken to us are the North Koreans.
The Royal Navy unit covers this zone, spanning parts of the Red Sea, Gulf of Aden and Arabian Sea, an area critical for the flow of trade between the east and west. In the past year, Houthi rebels have struck over 100 ships travelling through the narrow Bab el-Mandeb Strait, the gateway to around $1 trillion in goods annually.
The Houthis, which are a Yemen rebel group, has been basically attacking vessels. The Houthis started to retaliate over the war in Gaza in solidarity with the Palestinians.
We were now looking at a sudden overnight escalation from maybe 1 or 2 incidents in that area every 2 to 3 months to 8 incidents a day, multiple vessels involved, multiple nationalities, multiple threats.
While many ships are rerouting using the longer and more expensive route around the Cape of Good Hope, defending those that continue through the strait is a huge challenge.
The cost is enormous, and there has been no solution yet. For the US, it's more than $1 billion, just in the first few months in the cost of retaliating and stopping these attacks.
US warships are escorting vessels in a bid to protect the shipping lane as part of a wider containment strategy. This has also involved striking Houthi weapons launch points and storage facilities. But those stocks keep being replenished. Despite efforts by the US and its allies to target Houthi infrastructure, the UK MTO has received and taken over 86% more calls year on year.
And you're happy for us to share this information with our coalition forces, so is that correct?
And has ramped up its exercises in order to remain alert.
They're Filipino.
And what flag is it?
It's Antigua and Barbuda.
So it's been pretty efficient from the Houthi side. They've suffered very little damage from US and UK and also Israeli strikes in terms of the deep impact. Their leadership is still alive. Their official assessment is to say that until there is a ceasefire in Gaza, they won't stop. The Western intelligence sources I speak to don't believe that. They think that they're kind of on the high. They've never been as visible and as popular. They used to be a very small, faction. They want to keep the momentum going.
In addition to targets in the Red Sea, the Houthis have also launched ballistic missiles and drones at Israel,